Okay guys, for this video I want to talk about another aspect of communication. So this is specifically calling out your opponent's moves whenever you see them happen. I say this is basic, but I see a lot more experienced players that do this as well. Typically for this, whenever you see an opponent make a move into a bunker, you want to call it out, especially if it's after that breakout stage of the game. So say you see an opponent in an insert bunker before the snake, which we usually call the God bunker, and they fill into snake 1. What you're going to want to do is whenever they fill into that snake 1, you don't just want to not say anything. You have to alert your teammates that snake 1 has just been filled. So you're going to call out multiple times, nice and loud, snake 1, snake 1, snake 1. So everybody on the field knows that now snake 1 is occupied. And it's your responsibility even to look over on your Dorito side real quick and make sure that your players across the field heard that. If it doesn't look like they're playing tight or even heard what you had to say, well then go ahead and call their name. Say, hey, A-Rod, snake 1, and get some feedback from him. See if he says okay, and now he plays a little bit tighter maybe. Maybe just by doing that one extra little step, you just saved your teammate's life. Because maybe the first time you called it, he didn't hear it. Even though maybe you said it loud enough for him to hear it, he still didn't hear it. And if he didn't hear it, it's basically like you didn't say anything at all. Another tip for this, I want you to get in the habit of calling out where your opponent's moved from. So say that your opponent was in a home bunker and he moved out into a Dorito side can. To get into the pattern of saying, home move to Dorito can, or you can call the Dorito can, we call it the beast. Home move to the beast. Home move to the beast. And you say that a couple times, so now your teammate knows there's no longer a home opponent, but he moved over into the beast. This really just solidifies the awareness and the communication a little bit more to let him know, okay, we no longer have a home, he's now in the beast, they just bumped out to that side, and you go from there. It's the same thing with, say, a Dorito 1 moves into the Dorito 2. Say, Dorito 1 bump to the Dorito 2, D1's in Dorito 2. And even go back, you could say, Dorito 2, Dorito 2. Hey, the D1 went into the Dorito 2. Whatever you have to do to solidify that communication and let your teammates know that there's no longer Dorito 1, he's now into the Dorito 2, that's going to really help y'all become a lot more aware of the situation and really help with that communication. But as well, like I was talking about, you have to look across. If you're in the center and you see the Dorito 2 just filled in there, you have to look over on your snake side and see and make sure that your teammates actually heard that call. If it looks like they didn't hear that call, call their name and say, hey, so-and-so, hey, Drew, the Dorito 2's hot, buddy. The Dorito 2's hot. And now he knows and he's fully aware that the Dorito 2's hot, and y'all can progress with a game like that. These are just little tips as far as it's going to help you give your team more awareness, give you as a player more awareness, and the more that y'all practice these things with repetition, the easier it's going to come for you. So that's a few tips as far as calling out the move and just being more effective whenever you're calling out your opponent's moves in general. I might make another video on this. I might have a little bit more for y'all, but to start with, those are the key points that I want y'all to take away with this video. I appreciate y'all watching. Definitely comment below. Give me some feedback. I definitely appreciate y'all watching. Definitely share the site, share my videos. Any support, I greatly appreciate, guys. And I'll see y'all next time.